Hello everybody. Um, Minecraft Part 5 is here. Someone told me it's Part 5. I'm not really sure if it's Part 5 or Part 6. I lost count. I haven't really posted anything in over a month on my channel. In fact, I still have a video from a month ago. It's a War Thunder video though, so I probably won't post it since those don't do as well. But um so remember you got a sneak peek of it there because I'm really not good with my mouse. But remember last time you saw New Jersey? I was using iron tools. Everything was overgrown. There was a lot of terraforming I had to do. All of North Jersey was just mountains as far as you could see. Well, now it's a little different. So I'm just gonna open up I'm gonna press F1 here. Yeah, I have netherite tools now. There's a little thing on the side here off to my right. I don't like it, but I guess it's helpful. Still poor as I was. Oh God, on day one. Um, I guess I was AFK. Um, and so let me show you around New Jersey before I get started on what we're doing today. So here's the Capitol. I told you I was going to build it. I built it. It's looking really good. I do have to finish off the roof here. I like to finish projects and not finish them, or start projects and not finish them. Gas station I built. Last you saw was just this part of the boardwalk. I built the Asbury Park Convention Hall. It's coming along very nicely. Again, I don't like to finish projects, so there's a lot of unfinished things around here. We got a shop here, butcher shop there. I'll eventually start selling meats and stuff. Houses. I've built several houses all by hand. I don't spawn things in like some people. Yeah, we don't have to look at that. It's just something I've been too lazy to tear down. I actually sold one of the houses, this one, and we can ignore the paintings on the wall. Uh, Boardwalk is done. Beach done. Jetty done. Candy shop not done. Arcade not done. Beach house just finished it, or not beach house. Police station just finished it. In fact, it looks a little wonky. I think I have to bring the glass out one more. Just one more. Umbrellas still haven't finished since probably day 1, day 2, since I've been playing this server. Restaurant over here. Why is that in wilderness? Where's the wilderness? I had a problem. I used to own most of Pennsylvania. And then why are these doors always closed? They're supposed to be open. Look on Google Earth. Um and I lost a lot of land. So I had to reclaim it. It happened a second time just this morning. I'm rebuilding this thing. I don't think you saw this one in the MFA, but I did build a similar one in the MFA. And let me go over to them. And they trashed it up because they don't like New Jersey, which is understandable. I'm not the nicest person on. Wow, they did a lot of building. I haven't been here in a while. But yeah, look, they changed it to stone. They won't let me have any of my stuff back, which is probably fine. There's just iron tools in there, I think. Wow, they're doing so much construction. And I think this is actually being built by hand, which I'm impressed. Oh yeah, I did a little sneaky here. I replaced the gold with wool. I'll return the gold if you really want. I have plenty. But I pulled a little sneaky on them. They don't notice. Toll booth, important part of New Jersey. Got pay toll ahead. Got some signs up. Got some houses I have to build. This is ugly. I gotta fix this, but no one's bought the house yet, so I can. This is a really nice house. I really like this one. No one's bought it yet though, because it's expensive, but fully furnished. Okay, nice flags everywhere. I've started to do that. I built this the other day. It's like an Irish pub on the bottom, which for some reason really goes well with the 7-Eleven across the street with the orange and green. And then you go upstairs, up here, and you have really nice apartments that people can buy for just $10,000. A little bit of an advertisement. Just 10K. It's not too much on the server. Even I have 10K, and I'm broke. Little hot tub on the top for everybody to use. Great view of New Jersey. Great view of the convention hall. And this is what we're doing today. But before we do that, let me just show you what I've done. Do you remember North Jersey was all mountains? Well, I got some help. I got a little help from my friends and cleared it all out, put in some infrastructure, put in a wall, because Dylan, I think that's all I have to say there. I put in a wall because of Dylan. I was going to build a tunnel, but decided not to. This building is going to be finished soon. This I built because I had extra gold and extra quartz that I just didn't need. And it looks kind of cool. These 4 areas will be parks. I think I'll name them. I don't know what to name them yet. Built a park here, very small park. Stop and Shop is done. I don't think you guys saw that from last. I don't know. I haven't seen my own videos. I don't watch them or read the comments, which I really should do. Leave a comment. Anyway, we're 6 minutes in. I've done absolutely nothing but fly around. So let's get started on actually doing something. So in every single one of my cities, I always build this stone brick building with like arched windows or whatever. I don't know why. I built one in New England. Oh, I'm done flying around. You guys are gonna get bored. So we're gonna build it here. We're gonna build it a little bit wider than it normally is. We're gonna build it a little taller than it normally is. Instead of 2 levels, I think because of how wide it is, we're gonna go up to 6 levels. Which this building is only 4, so it'll be good. It'll be very tall. Won't be as tall as that one, but it'll be fairly tall. My overall plan is to go from houses over here in South Jersey to medium-sized buildings like the 7-Eleven and this building over here, and then eventually build skyscrapers up in Jersey City over there. This is all done, by the way. This is a vet's hospital. This is actually a real building. You can go check. Look up, if you want to see what it looks like and see how well I did, go on Google Earth and type in 7-Eleven Hazlet, New Jersey, and there will be a ton of options, but look for one that has a black roof on it. It's across the street from a Stop and Shop and a Bed Bath & Beyond, and it's the one I always visited. It was awesome, and it's a 7-Eleven. Irish pub I just made up on my own, but there's a lot of other, like this is based on a Chick-fil-A. This is based on a Chick-fil-A I've been to. That house is based on a house I've seen. Obviously, the convention center I built a 1-to-1. That I haven't seen. That was a mistake. That I will tear down eventually. I'm gonna keep it up for now. I'm gonna turn it into a park. Anyway, done flying around. That's right. So let's gather resources. Why am I drawing a blank? There we go. I should turn off chat. If someone says something stupid in chat, know that it's not me that said it. Someone else. I don't know. Gravel, stone. Oh, stone. Oh man, why do I have crap in my inventory? Grab that. I do have a lot more stuff. I don't think I actually went over this. I moved all of my chests down here and actually organized them for what did I do with that? Oh, so I could build a city up top, yeah. And then I have a ton of spawners and stuff. I probably shouldn't show that because someone felt like, ooh, Nick's rich enough, I'm just gonna declare war on him. Ooh. Gotta move all this crap over to my secret area, which I don't feel like doing. What am I doing? I feel like... There we go. It just popped into my brain. There we go. Shulker. That's good enough for now. Obviously I'm going to need more, but for now it's fine. I do have unmarked chests. I gotta fix that. This is gonna be a longer video because we just hit the 10. What was that? Oh, vote key. Oh, that's right, I voted. I don't do that very often. Alright, so one shulker box, and then let's get a different colored shulker box. This yellow one here. And make sure it's empty. And grab all this dark oak. I like to grab logs instead of planks because you get a lot more, I guess. Let's go back up to the surface and start building. Oh, I just bumped the microphone. Hopefully you guys didn't hear that. So I hope people start buying my apartments. This is an advertisement. If you're watching this video and you play Imperia, come buy my apartments or houses. They're really nice. They're really furnished. They're a lot better than Rome's houses. And, you know, you're supporting someone who's broke with only 27,000 in the bank. Okay, what was I doing? Right, this building. So we should start filling in. By the way, I gotta thank Gixk. I don't know how you pronounce it, but Gixk seems to be how most people pronounce it. With a C. He told me to do a part 6 because otherwise I would have just neglected the channel to the point where people would start unsubscribing or whatever. So he helped me get to actually making this video. I could probably do more fun stuff other than just build, but this is what I'm going to do for now. Probably the next episode will be more exciting. I'll do some raiding and stealing, which is not illegal. Only griefing is, and I've learned that lesson. So, no more griefing. Oof. Building skills are not the best. So this is going to be pretty tall. Pretty tall building. I hope it doesn't block the view from the convention hall. And yes, it is floating because if you look on Google Earth, there's actually, it not only connects to the boardwalk, but it actually does come up off the ground like 2 or 3 feet. And there's a little hill leading up to it. Just look up Asbury Park Convention Center. And you'll see it. I'm also thinking about building the, I think it's called the Andrea Doria, or something. It's a ship that crashed crashed near the convention center. It caught fire out to sea, and had the captain said, "Hey, let's ground this thing so that way it doesn't, you know, burn down the entire ship, and we go down." And so he crashed it into the jetty on the back side of the convention center. There's pictures of it. It happened in like 1936 or something. Go look it up. And there was a radio station in the building at the time commentating on what was going on, and they're like, "Oh, the Andrea Doria, or whatever the name of the ship was, is coming right at us. It's coming right at us." And I think it was like a stormy weather day, and so visibility wasn't great, but they could still see the ship. And I think that's a really cool story. I was going to build a skyscraper that was in Jersey City, or still is in Jersey City. I don't know why I said was, but I decided against it because the shape of it would be really hard to get perfect, and it would just cause a ton of frustration. And I just said, I'm not going to do that. So right now, I'm just building the foundation of this thing, aka the basement. And we're going to dig 1, 2, 3 down, and we're just going to clear this area out. And I guess I'll tell you a fun story while I do that, because this is not exciting. So, oh god, what is a fun story about New Jersey? I think we're the most dense, or New Jersey is the most densely populated state in the country. It definitely shows, especially around um the coast, where they just pack houses in as close as humanly possible to each other. And yeah, they're densely populated, especially being right outside of New York. I don't think I'm going to have enough room to build a stadium, but if I were to build a stadium, I would probably build the Devil Stadium. I might do that in Pennsylvania if I ever claim Pennsylvania again, but I sort of regret doing that because now I am in 700,000 in debt. Um, because someone wouldn't just be generous enough to give it to me, which sounds selfish, I know, but I don't know. I guess it is selfish. I'll pay him back eventually. Probably not June, which is what I promised. Probably more like December, because I do not get a lot of money in unless you start buying my houses. Buy my houses. I need money, please. I want to pay off the miser. Um, he's rich enough too. I don't know why he doesn't just let the whole thing drop. And I don't want to name names because I don't want to get him mad at me or anything. He probably already is, but don't really care. He's a good person. He's just greedy. Um, what can I talk about? Oh, the twin lights. Yes. So I was gonna build the twin lights. Oh, Johnny just left. It's all right. Um, I was going to build the twin lights from. I thought that said Nick. Um, from Sandy Hook, but it is a really large structure. In fact, I don't think it's wider than the convention hall, but I do think it's longer than the convention hall. So it would just take me an absolute eternity to build it. And so I don't think I'm going to do that, but I would love to do it since I've been there many times. And it's a really interesting place. They have a museum and gift shop there. Anyone who likes lighthouses or history or anything should go there if you're in the area. It's up by Sandy Hook. I guess I could fill this area in. I usually leave these out and put iron bars here, but because there's a building right up against it, which I usually don't build this is usually like a standalone building where, um, but I'm just gonna plug up these holes on the side. I want to build a bigger city than Boston, because Boston's pretty small right now. No offense, Johnny, but you gotta start building a little more. I I do have to do a project for him, but there's so much I have to do here in New Jersey. I don't have the time to really not bother with it because that sounds. I plugged up every hole because I wasn't paying attention. I don't want to say not to be bothered with it because I do want to do it. I do want to build for him, but I do have a lot of other stuff I have to do before I do that. I did build him a fort, which we could go check out. It's in Connecticut. I don't like the way the cannons turned out, but what are you going to do? I guess I could redo them. I tried my hardest on those cannons, though. I just couldn't make them look good. You can't really do round shapes in Minecraft here. Alright. Let me make sure the math is. This is the ceiling. Did I dig enough? Or did I dig too much? 1, 2, 3. And then this is the floor. Oh, I did. I dug the perfect amount. Look at that. Not paying attention pays off sometimes. Not doing math pays off sometimes. You just know by luck. I really like the way the pub turned out. I know I'm not the best builder on the server, but I think I'm getting pretty good. Especially since I now have a computer that I'm really comfortable with, and I could really build effectively. I think I like the way it turned out. Oof, come on, don't do that. Cool. So the foundation is done. Let's just dig a little deeper. One more on these. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, so you know how I was kind of mad that you don't get Emperor gear anymore? Like last season, I didn't film anything of last season, but you were able to just do /kit Emperor, and you would get um and you get armor. I have to wait a day and a half, but now they've sort of changed it, and they give you gear coins, and you have to use the gear coins to buy certain materials, and then eventually you can get armor, and the highest is now king. So I regret buying the Emperor kit a little bit, but it's fine. Johnny gave me, well, he didn't give it to me. He was having a war at the time and wanted me to help, and so he gave me king for the meantime, and I've a little bit stolen it off him, but you're not getting it back if you're watching this. It's too good, man. You're not taking it from me. Come and get it, I guess. Come and take it. What was I saying? I was talking about something important before this. Oh yeah, so you had to gather materials to get to rank up and go from, just normal diamond armor to Esquire and then Noble and all that. It's just a waste of time. It's an utter waste of time. I usually use the material coins for nether stars for beacons, because at the time I was clearing out North Jersey for the roads and stuff. And so I don't regret wasting them because they're useless to begin with. But I'm sure if I put in the time and effort to actually care enough to um, make the armor, gather the materials and make the armor, then I'm sure it would be worth it. But I'm too lazy for that. I can't be bothered. If I do /kit Emperor, I expect an Emperor kit in my inventory, not some weird Nova Star something like that. And so, if any of the staff is hearing this, fix it. I'm getting tired of it. It's really annoying. And that's why I'm not staff anymore. Oh yeah, I was staff for an extremely short period of time, like a week. And then I got demoted from staff because I was doing things. Things that were not good for a staff member to do. Like kill a new player, even though I had all of the reason to kill them. And stuff like that. And then they said I wasn't helping people. Meanwhile, I helped my friend get started on the server. I helped whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm not staff anymore, and it doesn't really bother me, to be honest. It's not like something that keeps me awake at night. Like, oh God, I'm not staff on the Imperia server. It's fine. I would still like to be staff, but whatever. What are you gonna do? Out of my control. Oh man, this video's been going on for 25 minutes. I think I'm gonna stop as soon as the foundation is done, because this video's gone on for well long enough. And I can't imagine anyone watching 25 minutes of me digging. But if you do, thank you. That's all I gotta say. So thank you for staying with this series long enough. Foundation is almost done. I love building these buildings. These buildings are fun to build because not only do they have all this up, but it also go down, which is really cool, I think, anyway. So let's just finish it up here. Come on, why are you doing this? Why are you making my life hard? Boom. Who did this? I did this. No one else is here. I'm alone. Build that. Build that. So yeah, I have a lot of ideas to do for structures in New Jersey. Which most of them I probably won't do because they're either massive or they have some sort of curve to them that is near impossible to replicate in Minecraft. But here we go. Oh, one last block. Boom. Foundation is done. I'll probably do the floor off camera because that's extremely boring. Even I get bored doing the thing. So that's going to be a thanks for watching. I'm going to try to do daily uploads now. Probably not daily, probably on the weekends. Saturday is my day to upload. I may do a I can't speak. I make video with other person. That's how I'm going to have to speak for now. I do video with other person, maybe. Maybe. I don't know yet. If I don't, then you won't see it. That's simple. If I do, then you will see it. That's simple. And thanks for watching this far. I will see you next video, which I'm going to make right now because I got a lot of work to do here. Oh, the IP is down here. Look at the IP if you want to join the server and buy the builder's gear.